you wanted to talk to Toshiro.
Yes, so like Paeris, I also not want to talk to my boyfriend, not yet at least. I'll probably send some lovey-dovey letters on the road and we'll catch up that way. But I think the pretense is going to be that Lilith realizes that she's going to need something that's very different from the way she usually dresses, and that's kind of the base reason why she calls him in, but also...
But there's other real reasons.
There's other reasons.
Abel gets Toshiro and he comes in with suitcases, like so many suitcases on his muscly elven arms, and he drops them all and he goes, "All right, darlings, let's get dressed." For viewers at home, Toshiro is a very handsome Asian-looking elven man with sort of slight silver streaks on the side of his very dark hair that's swept back. He's always dressed to the nines. He is super fit and buff, but not in a bodybuilder sort of way. And I jokingly call him Elven Geralt. But if Geralt was a tailor...
He's stacked in like a Lil Nas X way.
Yeah. He's also straight, I believe, right?
He is straight. He is one of the very few straight characters in this game.
And we love it.
We love it.
We stand.
All right. So I imagine that everyone's trying on clothes and doing stuff, and Lilith pulls him aside, maybe up to like her or whatever.
Well, how can I help?
Lilith is just gonna fill him in. I'm sure he knows some of it. She's gonna give him, we're just gonna time skip all of that.
Cool. Oh, and I'll start the timer real quick. Before I forget. Because I do that. Alright, begin.
So, yeah, that's where I'm at, I guess.
Fuck.
I wish it was different. I thought that by breaking my pact with Zephyr and choosing Iceland, I'd have a new start, but...
You still have a new start.
How have you been, at least?
Alright.
Still having nightmares?
Always.
I'll see what I can do to help. It just feels like everything's out of control at this point. Between all the dream stuff and Zephyr regaining control of the dream world and the circus and just this murder. God, I have to find a lawyer somehow. I don't know.
What circus?
Dream circus. Apparently there are people who come there and never go back.
Fun.
Indeed. Fun.
Not really.
No, you get it. But...
I'm still swallowing what happened to Watts yesterday.
I wish we could have done more.
I'm sure you did your best. That was going to happen one way or another, and I'm glad he did not take you with him.
So am I, old friend. So am I.
Just makes me wonder about that wizard.
Val?
I mean, he also has the curse. How long until he changes too? And he's the most powerful wizard we know.
Well, if it's like what Beatrice said to me this morning, or how she woke me this morning with an army of wraiths at her back, I'm sure she has contingency plans.
Don't take this the wrong way. I like her.
Beatrice?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
I respect her.
No, yeah, she's fantastic.
Yes.
And despite whatever happened earlier today, which I don't blame her for. It's pragmatic and I admire that, but I just don't know what to go do from here.
Your best. Keep doing what you always do. Don't let the shit around you change you. You have to keep going.
Yeah. It's just so much easier to say things than truly believe them sometimes, you know? It's like you can say all the nice things you want and sometimes people won't even believe you. Or they won't realize that what you're saying is true, or, you know?
The only person you owe anything to is yourself and your truest friends. If other people don't believe you, that's on them. You will have the certifiable truth in you, and that's what matters. If you start lying to yourself, that is when you get lost. If you start lying to yourself that everything is your fault, then it will become your fault. Do not manifest that, Lilith. I believe in you.
How were things after, well, you know.
You weren't pretty. But they got done. Without me.
What made you snap? Any specific moment in particular?
Yeah.
What was it?
And he starts to get teary-eyed.
Lil takes his hand platonically.
I can't talk about this yet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. When you're ready. But it sounds like it was not great, to say the least.
I just knew you wouldn't have wanted it.
And the fact that you think that speaks volumes. What would you want in the future? I want to think about that, not think about the present. I just want to think about the future, what we can achieve. Just to forget for just a little while.
I want the dead to rest.
And after?
If I get to live, I'd like my shop. Back in Catharsis. The city. Back. Meet someone nice. I don't know if I want kids. I don't think I'm cut out for kids.
You and me both, honestly. I feel like I focus too much on little things and I probably wouldn't be able to give them the attention that they need.
I feel like they think I'd hate them when I love them. I seem to have that effect on people.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. I've been told I have resting, smug, angry face.
And don't
Do
they
you see it? And he does have it, like, extremely.
Yes, but it's always, don't judge a book by its cover. You're one of the sweetest people I know.
See, you know this.
And I'm sure others would too if, give him a chance or, no, that's not right.
No, it's true. If But this, I suppose it serves a purpose. Protects me, protects the people I love.
Especially in these dark times.
Yes. I would like to see you happy and resting, but not in the dead way.
Last thing I want. I can't even imagine how it must have been to costume you that one final time.
I will say, I worry that it will be a power vacuum when you do win. And I'm saying when you do because I believe you will.
I've been thinking about that too, honestly. You know what I think? Honest to goodness? It's just between us. I imagine that when that happens, the morning thing will be out of the picture. And assuming that this all blows away and I'll be innocent, we get a good lawyer, all that good stuff.
You really need a lawyer, don't you?
I do. But aside from that, I know that people in line would probably pass up the opportunity. And I imagine they'd probably see me as another option.
I will be honest with you, Lilith, I don't think people see you as a queen.
No. But I'm saying if there is other ways to fill it, right? Like...
Yes, but I don't... And I'm not saying that you don't have a good reputation.
No offense. It's just I don't have the background. I don't have the thing. There's others.
Especially after today, but even before then, I don't think that's something you would have wanted. This is gonna sound mean. I don't think people would have gone to you to be the next leader of the kingdom.
That's the point I was getting at, is that I don't know who's gonna lead. I don't want to lead, certainly.
Right.
But...
I know you're cushy with Getsume. And I know that's something she's aiming for. If you deem her to be a good leader, it could be her.
I'm not so sure about that, honestly. She's great, but she has a dark side that I'm honestly a little bit scared of, you know?
Yeah, I would be too. She seems very intimidating.
Yeah, she has an eyeball collection, you know that?
I did not, but that somehow doesn't entirely surprise me. Still unnerving.
Yeah. I mean, there's other nobility, I'm sure, but it's like...
Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Let's focus on one thing at a time. You're going to be brilliant. This will get done. I believe you. I always have, always will.
Thank you for having more faith in me than I sometimes do in myself.
That's what friends are for. Now, ruffles on the sleeves, or do you want a bodice, or are we thinking loosey-goosey?
Florals. So many florals. Blue roses, black roses, florals.
I knew you were going to say blue roses. You don't need to tell me. And we'll end that scene there. I know you wanted to talk to authority?
Yeah, because
Another gruff man.
I was gonna make it canon that, like I said what I needed to my dad.
Yeah.
And Wick, I did the same for him, and he needs some time to kind of just process things now. I think on his own.
I think so too.
Bring on second papa.
Second papa! Gwilla, my dear. You wish to speak to me.
Authority. I'm sorry, I just wanted to mimic you for a second.
It's fine when it's coming from you, but from your friend, not so much.
It's a way that I show endearment towards somebody because I like their mannerisms.
Yes.
It's okay.
What's on your mind?
I guess, can I make it canon here that Ellie told me about the situation with him and my dad at the thing? Because I wanted to see it so bad.
Ellie, did you tell
Are you
her?
comfortable with the...
I don't really care. That's not really climactic in any way. Really? Doesn't really matter.
Honestly, I'm a favorite because I think after all the heaviness, we need some levity.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cute to add it into the story. So, well, a friend of mine pointed out to me that you and my dad got kind of cozy the other day when dancing. It's okay. I think it's cute.
Your father is a mess.
Yes, he is.
Terrible mess. Could be doing a lot better. Could be working on himself more.
I must say that I think in the time that I've just seen you guys interact, you definitely help him leave his comfort zone a little bit more. And I think that's a really positive thing to have with any person, when they help you grow.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's not your job, of course, but
No, of course it's not my job.
You inspire him, is what I'm trying to say.
He's not my job. He's not my problem.
I never said anything about a problem.
Yeah. He can't be a problem. I smell mischief.
Methinks he doth protest too much. Yeah. Paeris somewhere.
Paeris is in the bushes.
The annoying thing about your father, and I apologize for speaking ill about him because I know that you respect him, and I want to respect him. The annoying thing is that he has so much potential to be a better father to you, and also to be doing more things, to be helping everybody else, to be doing his duty like I do. But I suppose he does have some redeeming qualities. Stupidly nice things.
I'm not going to sow any seeds because
There's nothing to sow!
says the gardener.
No.
Look,
There's no soil. The soil is rotten. We need to work on the garden. There's so much weeding to be done, if we're using the metaphor. There's so much weeding in this flower bed, and how did it get so disarray?
I'm going to gently stop you there.
Okay.
The more I notice that someone tries to, come up with very quick ways to defend their point.
I'm not defensive.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I can see it in your body. Means that there's maybe something there to reflect on a little bit more. There's no reason to push it away.
Reflect. No, we should reflect. I'm sorry. I'm interrupted.
I appreciate where you're going. This has merely been an observation.
Yes.
Do with what you will with the information.
You are an excellent observer, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Spoken like a true father.
I can say I have been inspired by a gardener since that point to act on my observations more.
He smiles in sort of the if it is okay for me to say,
just wanted to talk with you before I go.
I really love you like a daughter.
Who knows? Maybe one day she could be your...
Which is why sometimes I find your actual father so infuriating.
It's because you care.
Yes, it is because I care. You deserve so much, Gwilla, and I know he can give it to you. And yet, he's so afraid of himself that he fails to. But I will train him to do better.
You don't have to train him.
I insist.
No. Listen.
I can do this. For you, I will do this. Because you deserve a good father figure.
Authority.
Yes.
Please listen to me carefully here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I would maybe change the approach. You don't have to train him. I think he needs a kind, guiding soul next to him at this point. He has been through so much trauma, and I'm not justifying his behavior in the past, but it's all he knows because he had to survive. I don't think training is what he needs. He needs somebody who's going to be there, and even if he keeps messing up but is trying, will gently guide him through it and let him be okay just being as he learns to change. If that makes sense. You bring a better side of him, a true side of him out that he hasn't been able to be in a long time. So I would love if you could be there for him when I can't. If it's something you feel comfortable doing.
Well, I know I said it before, but I'm just so proud of you. You are so almost divinely wise and kind and compassionate to everyone around you, which sometimes makes me worry about you. But it also teaches me that I can do better. And maybe instead of saying how much some people need weeding and training, I could reflect on my own garden and how I've been neglecting some of the flowers as well.
I appreciate your words. They mean more than you'll ever know. And in this case, because you've said all of them, who do you think earlier in life taught me that? Val was the only person I was around. You can see what time has done to his self-esteem. It wasn't always as guarded, but it just progressively got worse the more he repressed.
I can see you took the best parts of him.
I did, and now he needs help finding them in himself again.
We can work on it.
But also,
If he's willing and not stubborn. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I interrupted you that time, but on a more, well, personal note, I would love to keep writing letters to you. I would love to hear about progress in your garden.
I would be absolutely honored. I will ask you a favor while you're in Lavender Fields. If you see any very exquisite flower seeds that would look good for the garden and for the greenhouse, it would be much appreciated, and I will pay you back. But I trust your judgment to find just the right seeds.
You don't need to pay me back. You just, if I may make the only request I will ever need from you is, I just want you a part of my life now.
And his face is stoic, but his eyes are so anime cry-y.
It's like the Mr. T moment from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball. Get back in there! Get back in there!
It's liquid pride. And if you get that reference, OMG.
Or the Batman meme where he's like, it's just raining.
It's just right here. I love him.
I've come to love you too.
And for all his faults and issues, there is, I'll admit, something admirable about him. If you excuse me, I have to go attend to the tea.
That was so good.
That was great timing. timing.
That was good time.
Great at scene 2.
And it played with the moment.
If you'll excuse me, I have to make tea.
It's his tea time alarm.
Who's next?
I don't care. Do you want to go, Zoe?
Sure. I think I would be okay with making mine a little bit shorter.
Okay, cool.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I would be surprised if we got into something super in-depth. I think I'm going to talk to Atticus.
I had a feeling.
Oh, okay. Atticus is now on grounds. It's a weird moustache, but you look somewhat debonair.
Oh, I think I look very debonair.
Oh yes, very debonair. It's just I'm not used to it on your person. It's I keep having to do double takes.
I'm sure there's more than one thing about my personhood right now that nobody's used to, especially not me. These legs,
How are the legs? Are you in
to die for, but oh my god.
I bet they're wonderful. How does Kay feel about them?
She's laughing. She's glad it's not permanent, and so am I.
Yes.
Frankly, but I will have fun.
Have you tortured the wizard yet?
Just a little bit. He ran away before I could get too far.
I think you tortured him enough by the sounds of it.
Yeah, we'll see. He's better than I thought he was.
Speaking of being better, I take it I'm in for scolding.
I'm sure there's nothing I need to say that you probably haven't already said to yourself.
Say it anyway. Oh, I really had to twist your arm.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. I also was going to talk to Atticus. I'm wondering if Ellie
Why
can,
not?
like, barge in and just also be there? Or do you want a minute up by yourself?
And maybe Paeris is like,
Maybe Paeris can pass him off afterwards?
just be like, I'm sure somebody else wants to have that conversation with you. Frankly, I don't have the energy or the tolerance.
Okay. And he does look slightly like, ooh, fuck.
Be afraid to make asshole.
No, he's more like, wow, Paeris is mad at me. Yes, question.
I'm sorry to butt in here. I'm just curious. What did he do again that you guys are like?
He's like actively making weapons.
Actually making weapons, and then he looked to get a little bit trigger happy. We didn't see him get a little.
He was aiming for the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure he was. That's what he was doing.
And then Wick got mad at him because he's like, "Oh, you're a noble. You're just gonna, you think you can help people, but you're just gonna get corrupt like the rest of them." And yeah.
And Atticus was like, excuse me?
He's being a dick.
I think
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was still the reason.
Paeris is mostly mad because they think he's kind of emulating his father in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And
Without meaning to be.
Right.
He's actually trying to avoid it, which has created the path.
Yeah.
right, I'm sure. Yeah, so like,
Give this to yourself.
yeah.
See yourself.
May I
We met.
resume?
Let us resume. I will turn the timer back on.
When he responds this way, Paeris is gonna turn to him and just be like, I am in a lot of physical pain right now.
You have every right to be mad at me, pain or no pain. You know you can talk.
I know. Did you get the thing I mentioned? Well, recorder.
Oh, yes. Here you go. How many did you want?
I think I can make it work with just the one, just in case.
Okay. I was going to say I could try to somehow mail it to you, but I know that getting things into Lavender Fields is difficult these days.
Can you show me how it works?
Oh yes, and he goes over the buttons and the doodads and things. Totally over-explains. And when he sees that you're starting to drift, he's like, but yeah, that's right, you don't need to do all
Paeris
that.
is here for it. They're like, they're locked in.
That's the basics.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Thanks for the
But if you want a reverb,
We'll see. I might be able to do something cool with this. And they kind of just twist their hand and it just vanishes.
that is a very fun party trick.
Sure is. You're not okay.
I will be. I'm disappointed in myself.
I just want to make sure you're doing the right things for the right reasons. I know you believe you're doing the right thing, but I just don't want it to hurt you in the long run.
I know you have seen glimpses of Catharsis City. And you've been in the underground of it, but from what I remember, you did not spend a lot of that time on the surface or in the streets. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I saw enough.
I lived there. And Claire, and we've had to put people down we didn't want to get here. People who weren't themselves anymore.
Where are you going with this?
If I had, and I'm not saying I would have, but if something were to have happened to you yesterday, or to any of you, it wouldn't have been the first time I would have had to put down a friend to save a friend.
Are you talking about the curse specifically?
When people become infected, they lose themselves. And
in most cases.
Sometimes you can reason with them. I try to when I can. But Watts was not reasonable yesterday, and I didn't want to lose you, or Lilith, or Gwilla, or Ellie even. I don't know if Ellie even realizes how much I actually admire her.
I think that's something you should tell her.
Maybe.
When the time is right.
Right. I wouldn't have taken pleasure in hurting Watts if it was to save you, but I would have done it.
Well,
I don't think I could have killed him even if I had been trying to, though I am not a fool. And he is my friend. I'm saying is because I have hope he'll come back.
I understand that this must be hard for you.
It's hard for everyone, but I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to justify my actions. And maybe I need to pull back, take some of the bullets out of the gun, as it were. But I hope that Val and I will make up for it today.
And Paeris is really thinking about this. Is making these weapons really what you want?
No. I mean, I do unfortunately think it might be what's necessary for what's coming, especially if the curse is... if there are more Watsonbergs.
I know, it's gonna just get worse, which is saying something.
I don't want it. I will say, I think I found some clarity about trying to outdo my father, as it were, and in that way I felt
Why is that your responsibility?
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the smartest person alive, blah, blah, blah. But I am one of the few people who knows how he builds things. And if I can combat his models with something a little less, I'll try to.
Do you know any way that, like, I don't know, you can create some kind of a reverse battery for the Archon crystals? Like, can you...
His eyes go so wide when you suggest this.
He's like, why don't you just use your abilities to take it apart instead of making more?
He puts his hands on his head, grabs you by the shoulders. Paeris, you're a genius, and kisses you on the forehead. Oh, legs! Oh my god, I am so inspired. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Why didn't I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I think of that before? I couldn't. Reverse battery. Yes. Oh my goodness.
You've been stressed. I'm glad I could help.
You're always helpful. Yes.
Timer's been perfect.
It has been good timing.
He runs off. Eureka!
Val catches sight of him. She's like, "Everything okay?"
Everything is amazing, and he kisses you on the mouth like fiercely, and then pulls away. I have so much work to do. Love you, darling.
May we both be better people.
Yes.
May we both be better people, kinder people, more gentler, compassionate people.
Yes.
Less murderous.
Yes. Love you.
You too.
Ellie.
Hi. I'm gonna wait for him to calm down for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go to his workshop, I guess.
Oh, you wanted to see me?
Yes.
Yes.
I kind of need to know what's going on with you.
I recently had a great revelation, thanks to Paeris. But
You're welcome.
Yeah, yes, I love you. In the platonic way, Lilith.
It's fine.
No shit, Sherlock!
I love Paris too. It's okay.
Is it platonic?
Yes. Sorry.
My goodness.
I'm gonna restart the timer just for that. I sort of explained some of this to Paeris, but I do feel like I overstepped a lot yesterday. And I feel that I disappointed you the most. And I don't expect you to feel the same way, but I don't know if you realize how much I respect you.
What do you mean?
You're so intelligent and compassionate, caring. I feel like sort of sisterly admiration for you. You fix things, you patch things up. You do the opposite of what I do, almost. Well, I fix machines, but you fix people. That's amazing.
I'm not really sure what I wanted to ask you, or why I wanted to talk to you, but I just felt like I should, I guess. I just have a funny sort of feeling that you're going to do something bad.
I'm gonna try not to. In fact, Paeris gave me an excellent idea of how to go about it in a better way. A reverse Alicon battery. I don't know how to make it yet, but I'm going to find out. And when I do, I can shut down his machines without hurting anything. I don't even have to shoot the machines. Hopefully. Just have to suck out the stones. Somehow. I will figure it out.
That's a good way to deal with machines, but it's not just machines.
Yes, I know. If you have any suggestions, I'm open to them. You're more, druidically inclined and better at flowers and flora and things.
I want to try and, covertly read his mind and see if I want to know if he's hiding something.
If he's hiding something. That's a good question. He has a secret project.
Bitch.
But
Me.
it's not... You get the feeling it's benign. Like, it's not going to hurt anybody. It's a personal project. You see glimpses of what almost looks like a porcelain doll, but humanoid-sized and animatronic.
What the heck?
What are you making? What are you making?
He looks kind of spooked when you ask that. I make a lot of things.
You know what I'm talking about.
Did you go in my workshop?
No. Well, sort of. No.
What do you think I'm building?
It looks like a doll.
His eyes start to flutter, and he swallows. It's for my mother. Wanted to have another chance.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
If she wants it. Only if she wants it. But what my father did to her was a thing. If she didn't want it, I would make it stop. I would take it back. If that's not what she wanted, but only if she wanted.
You're talking, putting her.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if it's possible, but I've
I don't either.
been reading. What they did to her was a physical act, I suppose. And sometimes you can put things back together.
Can you fix my mom?
I've been reading, and
Ellie, you can't joke with me. Can you?
I don't know yet,
Okay.
but I'll try.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. I like putting stuff back together.
I've noticed. I love her.
I know. And you should. She's your mom.
I just think about what he did to her, and then I do stupid things. I need to stop doing things to get back at him and just do things to help people.
He's not worth it.
You're right, he's not worth it. You're right.
He's not worth the time
He's not worth the time.
or the energy.
I just wish he would go away. Not even die, just go away. Just get out of my life and stop hurting everyone I know. You know? There is one more thing you see in his mind. You see Lilith telling him about Sidra.
But not quite. It was offhand.
Yeah, it was sort of like
She didn't.
it was implied, and he's a smart man. He
Yeah.
can put the two and two together, but he knows, and you now know that he knows. He hasn't told you, but you read it in his brain.
Does she know the context is that he was trying to say that she should be killed and she was trying to tell him no?
Yep,
Okay.
you see the scene. Ellie, I'm losing you.
You know, I have a sister.
You do. I know.
Yes, I know.
Looking in his mind right now, you see flashes of the Morning Queen being her ugliest self, and that is all he has ever known her as. Throwing things, hurting people, choking people out to get a point across.
I am going to let him into my brain and throw him some
Sidra memories?
Sidra memories.
Ooh. Nice.
What is this? What do you do? Ha!
Ha ha.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. It's not her. She is so sad.
I always knew she was sad.
She does not deserve to die. So we're not going to kill her.
If we can help it, I would like to save her too.
Because it didn't sound like it.
My mind has been changed.
Good.
Can we fix it?
Yes.
You know how?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever you need. I'm at your service.
I want to slide him a nicely written copy of the ingredient list.
Mmm. I can talk to some contacts. See if I can get some of these.
I'll keep reading. For your mom. And for you. Because you want something too.
He smiles.
And that I am near positive I can do.
Like I said, I admire you. You are very smart. And a damn good negotiator.
I won't look in your brain again without asking, shut door.
I was wondering how you were doing that! I thought maybe Lilith just told you things! But then I saw the... Okay.